Hey everybody, I'm Tyrie. I'm here on Zach Nichols' podcast, here to shoot the breeze, give you my perspective, put my narrative out for once. Happy to be here. Let's get it.
All right, make sure you get your tickets to the live show. It's going to be September 20th, 2025 in San Diego, featuring Carl, Paulie, Horacio, and Nerys, and possibly some more guests. So get on that now. You're not going to want to miss this one. Welcome back to the Zach Nichols podcast. We're here with a sizzling hot episode.
Sizzling.
It's me and Crocodile Fettuccine.
You know what it is.
But more importantly, very special guest coming in from Phoenix, the Tyrie. Ballard-Brown?
Listen, it's both. Like, legally it's Brown, but like I use Ballard as my dad's last name, so I always respect my pops.
Tyrie the Tyrant.
Tyrie the MF and Tyrant.
In the building, bro. Thanks for making the trip.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys having me.
Question, though, to start. Like, you know how, like, so would you have been era 4 or era 3?
1 or 2.
1 or 2, I mean. Would you have been era 1 or era 2? Are you? How OG is Denver?
Denver is season 18.
Okay, so that's just one after Key West, which is Johnny Bananas. So you're era 1.
2.
No, I think I'd be era 2.
Oh, yeah, era 2. I'm sorry, era 2. Yeah. So that's OG. Was Denver 30-minute or hour-long episodes? That's how you really know.
Denver, I think they started off with hour episodes, and I think they ended up turning them down. But the funny thing about, and I don't know if it was the same thing with y'all, but they ended up kicking us out 3 months in. They told us originally we were going to be there filming for 5 months. Now they said, listen,
Then we got what we needed.
That's exactly what they said, yo.
Yeah.
They said, so listen, when you guys come back from Thailand, the trip we went on, we go on that trip every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you come back from Thailand, you guys got a week, and then we send you home. It's like, man, what happens? Listen, the first month of episodes is the first 2 days that you guys have been here. So yeah, we got everything we need. At this point, we're just filming redundant shit. So.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Well, let's start there, man. Denver, 41. You're a real world kid, which is hard to find nowadays. So, like, let's rewind. How old were you whenever the real world? Did you grow up watching it? What let's talk about like your upbringing and then your casting story.
Okay. So, like upbringing or the casting?
Just your life up until you got casted.
I mean, I lived in Omaha, Nebraska, bro. I mean, it's
what does that mean?
I've only driven through Nebraska one time.
See, I hate it when you all say that. Okay,
But no, I loved it.
because thank you. Because
I actually did.
Usually, when people say we drove through Nebraska, it was 8 hours of cornfields. Like, God damn it, it's not. I promise you, it's not 8 hours. It's only 6.
That's like when people come to Detroit and they're like, "Yo, y'all go to 8 Mile." It's like, for real, every time. You want it to go, don't lie.
There is a lot of cornfields in Nebraska.
There
but
is.
I was like, dude, this is a beautiful state.
There is, and 100%. Like the first time I came to Detroit, I 100% wanted to go to 8 Mile. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, it's part of it.
I went to Cleveland. I wanted to go to St. Clair Street, East 1999. It was like, well, it's just some things like these are monumental marks. I gotta go see.
Yeah.
So.
So you said you grow up in Omaha, Nebraska. Like, what characteristics of Omaha, Nebraska are in you? How did it shape you?
Omaha and Nebraska in general is a fantastic place to raise a family, have a good life, and succeed if that's all you want to do. If you want any opportunity for grandeur, at least back then, I think Omaha has changed a lot now, but at least back then, you at least had to leave. Mm-hmm. You had to leave, you had to travel for a little bit, and maybe even come back and bring what you learned, back home. But no, we grew up like everybody else did grow up, man. I mean, mom and pops, like, man, take your ass outside and play, and come back in before the street lights is on. North Omaha it's fun, but sometimes a dangerous place, believe it or not. People say, oh, Omaha's like, no. People get shot there immediately. There's no messing around. But, we have our ups, we have our downs, but, it's Omaha is Omaha, Nebraska is Nebraska, and, no matter where I'm at, it's always going to be home.
Hell yeah.
How old were you whenever you started, like, thinking about going on TV?
Ooh, okay, so a little tidbit about that. The first reality TV show I did was not The Real World.
Ooh.
Interesting.
It's getting spicy already.
The first reality TV show I've ever done was called Tommy Lee Goes to College.
Like, as in Pam Anderson's
Yes.
husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, you're a 90s kid for sure.
Dog, oh yeah, dog.
People ask me what I miss most about the 90s. 90s Pam Anderson. That's what I miss the
Bro,
most.
Stripperella? Don't get me started, bro.
I mean, she was a, multi-platinum.
Everyone's dad stopped when they were scrolling between channels and it landed on Baywatch. Everyone's dad stopped.
Minimum 5 seconds.
Until mom walked in and they were like, oh, where's that other game at?
Yep, no, you got to have that last button ready, bro.
Yep.
Or for the youngest, man, you got to have it ready to go back to Cartoon Network or something like that so you don't get caught watching BET Uncut or something like that.
90s.
Oh,
Pam.
you're exposing me
That's what
now.
I missed the most in my childhood.
ET Uncut. Oh, my gosh, bro.
I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. Bro, that song used to hit, bro. It's like, dog.
Oh, man.
Bro,
I just remember the tip drill video personally.
Dog, the tip drill, the pee popping on the handstand.
Stop it, man.
Bro, hold on.
All right, let's get back to the path. How old? So okay,
Only the real ones know about the tip drill video. Only real ones know about
You
that.
guys know. Yeah. So you this wasn't your first reality show. You did Tommy Lee.
What did you do on that
What is
show?
that show?
Okay,
Yeah. What is
so for some reason, I don't know why, but Tommy Lee decided he was going to film a reality TV show about him going back to college, and he chose Nebraska. You know, I think it's because of our marching band. Our marching band was fantastic. So he came, and I was in one of his frat brothers. I believe my fraternity name was Brother Smooth.
Brother Smooth.
Brother Smooth. And I can tell you that motherfucker was crazy. I'm sorry, am I allowed to?
No, you can swear.
Okay, cool. My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
no.
Sorry, sponsors.
Fuck yeah, you can swear.
That's right. Fuck shit ass.
Hold on. So real quick, I just want to make very, very clear. This is Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm assuming that Tommy Lee did not join an all-black fraternity. Just assuming.
Listen.
Could be wrong.
Listen. I was the only brother in the frat, brother. That's all. There was 6 of us though, but it was me. It was Brother Smooth. So it was me. I know there was a foreign exchange student, an Asian guy, a really smart but like stereotypical nerd dude. And then he had like 1 or 2 like jockish guys. Or you gotta
Hold up. The whole frat was like 6 people?
It was like 6 people.
It's like old
It
school.
was 6 people, bro. No, that's really what it was, bro.
Literally, this is where old school got the script.
Pretty much.
I
bro,
really
pretty
think
much.
that might be a thing.
Oh, my God,
listen,
bro.
I wouldn't. I don't like the weed is messing my memory or something, but I'm pretty sure TommyLee hit me with the "You my boy Blue" one good time, bro.
He
Yeah.
had to have.
Like he had to, bro.
So were you cast for this? Like,
The greatest fraternity member of all time.
my boy,
my-
Blue.
Blue. Pour one out for Blue.
Yep.
Bro.
KY, where the KY at?
Or he went out like a Cheeto, didn't he?
That's exactly how any 80-year-old man would want to
Bro,
go out.
Dog, he went out the way that anyone is supposed to go out, bro.
Yeah, the only sad thing is he didn't get a grip.
Dog, he did not.
Yeah, you know.
He froze and died right before he got to the areola, bro.
Old school, guys. Go watch it. Very funny movie. Okay.
Old school is constantly
Underappreciated.
underappreciated.
Dog.
It's one of the funniest movies from the 2000s
Dog.
And you lived it with Tommy Lee.
with Tommy Lee, which is crazy.
I'm trying to figure out if, like, I guess Tommy Lee would be the Vince Vaughn character, man, because, like,
No. He's the Godfather.
fair enough.
No, yeah, he's Owen.
No, he was cooler than the
he's Luke,
Godfather.
he's Luke.
He was cooler than the Godfather because he knew exactly where he went. He knew he was Tommy Lee on campus. Let's just say that, bro.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, does this frat exist before you get there, or they kind of get a compilation of people that are like cast for this?
They definitely got a compilation of people. They said,
Okay, yeah.
All right, so you look funny. You look foreign exchange. You look black and cool.
Yeah.
Let's bring you all together.
So did he actually live in the house with you guys?
For a quick second, yeah.
Or he didn't, but like it
Like
wasn't
he had his plays, but like when it's you know how it is with the filming. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
okay.
when it was time to film, like we all had our times and stuff. So.
Okay, so you do that show, and like so you had an interest in being on camera, like from a youth, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. So when it comes to the real world, I am not ashamed to say that I've watched the show from first New York all the way up to.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a huge real world. I've always been a huge real world fan, and I will tell you straight up, Tech is the person who that made me feel like, you know what, I want to do this.
Yeah, Tech.
Tech,
He's a legend, I heard.
Tech is the man.
He was in Van Wilder, bro.
Yeah,
He was in Van freaking Wilder.
Yeah.
But so like Tech was,
That's awesome.
and always love and shout out to Cyrus. But you know, Eric Neese always paid attention to him. Heather B, you know what I mean?
These
Kevin
are the
Powell,
old,
like old
this is
school.
Yeah, these are OGs.
A lot of our fans are OG. I'm sure they're gonna appreciate that.
I remember meeting Puck the first time.
You met Puck?
Yeah, I met Puck, and Puck was every piece of Puck, bro. He really was.
Yeah.
I think it was at the. Doc, I don't know. I don't know if you was in this. I think this was maybe before you, but it was the Real World Award show. Were you or
This all happened right as I was getting into filming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you was filming San Diego because are you guys after the Hollywood season? Is that correct?
Oh, way after, yeah. So
Okay.
it was like Hollywood, a few more. Like, we're after Back to Vegas. So I'm the season after Leroy.
Okay. So yeah, that's when it was because I think Vegas, the second Vegas group was there.
Yeah.
But I remember meeting Puck at the Real World Award bash, and
They should still do that.
they really should. No, you know why they don't though, right?
No.
Okay.
This is going to be good.
That concludes the free preview of the Zach Nichols podcast.
So go to Patreon and subscribe to see the rest of the shit that we talk.
Go do it now.